Welcome back to the Linescapes channel. Today we're going to look at drawing in perspective. Mastering basic perspective is crucial for drawing outdoor environments. It is usually used for presentational drawing, but it's useful for fast sketches as well. And even if we don't construct a perspective when we are sketching outside, it's important to have a feeling for it, since that helps us draw and sketch faster. Okay, let's make this really simple and useful. First, we draw a horizontal straight line called the horizon. The most important thing to remember about this line is that it is the eye height of all the people in the drawing. To understand this, let's draw some simple figures in the drawing. The one up close has the eyes on the level of the horizon line. Now, if we want to draw a figure that's further away, we start drawing another one with eyes on the horizon line, but make it smaller. It appears to be further away. We can draw a lot of these for exercise and make a group of people walking towards some unknown location in the distance. What I usually do is use a person as the basic measurement in the drawing. An average person is about 1.6 or 7 meters high. So that means if this person is walking on a path 2 meters wide, we can project its height on the ground beneath him and get an approximation of the path width. Now that I have a path width, I'll draw a path for them to walk on. The path ends in a vanishing point, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Also, this is most useful for drawing the approximate tree size. Remember that the tree trunk is almost always higher than a person, so the canopy starts above the heads of the people in the drawing. If a tree is further away, you can use a person in the distance for the measurement. Now let's look at drawing a perspective with one vanishing point. We draw another horizon line which represents the eye height. Now we pick a point on the horizon as our vanishing point. I suggest putting it off-center since it's too symmetrical and boring if the vanishing point is in the center. All the lines that are parallel to each other in plan are going to end up in that vanishing point. Let's take a path, for example. In plan, it would be two parallel lines, but in perspective, these two lines meet in the vanishing point. Now let's draw again a figure so we can get a feeling of scale. Its eyes are on the horizon line. Secondly, let's add a tree in the right corner. Remember, use the figure to determine the height. Its trunk has to be higher than the horizon line. I will also add some buildings. All of the lines on the facades which are parallel to the path will also vanish in the vanishing point. Also all the windows on the facades. To help me draw this, I draw some guidelines inside which I can draw the houses. The same goes for trees. Let's say we add another tree next to a house. We can draw guidelines from its base and top and add more trees inside these borders down the road. There you go. We get a nice scene in perspective. I draw all of this without rulers or anything. If you wanted a 100% accurate perspective, you should use some rulers and draw much more exact. But the way I do it is enough to get a feeling of perspective. In time, you won't need any more guides, and will be able to use perspective in fast sketches. I hope this tutorial will help you in any way. You can check out my other video tutorials on my channel or on my Facebook page through the link below. Have fun drawing and see you guys next week.